On today's very special episode of Vlogmas 2022, I finally finished those bath bears I keep talking about. Not just that, I also make body butter and then get Kale's help to make some sugar scrubs. All of that and more in Vlogmas Day 2. Good morning, guys. Welcome to another makeup-free start to Vlogmas. But first, I need to take these guys out to go to the bathroom. Sit, stay. Dempsey, you're first. Gibson, remember to stay. Okay, Dempsey, go ahead. Go ahead. Dempsey, go. Go, Dempsey. Stay. Come on. Okay. All right, they did their business. Man, it's cold today. Woo. Gibson, sit. All right, Dempsey, get in. All right, Gibbs, get in. Good boy. So today I'm gonna be editing Vlogmas Day 1's video to get that up by 3 o'clock today. And then I'm going to tackle that to-do list, that long list of stuff, all those products I need to make. We're gonna try to get some more items off of that list and just do our best, just do the best that we can today. So come along with me. Vlogmas Day 2. So the video is pretty much done, which is good. I just have to update my Patreon shout outs. And that's when I refresh the list. So I need to do that. And then we're done. Yes, it's scheduled now to move on to the rest of my list. But before we get to that, it won't do. Let me fix that. And there you go, that's much better. Quick earring of the day. We have these adorable bear earrings and these fake cuffs and a cute little headband from Claire's. I find their headbands are so cute. They match my aesthetic. Speaking of bears, let's finish off those bath bears that I made yesterday. Dempsey, you know you're not supposed to be on the couch, but I guess since there's a blanket here, you feel like you can. She is a true queen of this household. Definitely the biggest drama queen ever, but she deserves it. And here are the dried bath bears. This is the best part, flipping them over. Look at that Mad Mica into the Mystic glitter, just sparkle, so beautiful. I'm gonna flip all of these guys over so that I can paint their little faces on. So to paint faces on all of these guys, I'm going to be using shimmery black mica from Fizz Fairy and white diamonds mica from Windy Point. That's what that looks like there. So that'll be the face and the highlights. And I just mix that with a little bit of alcohol and we're good. We paint them on and then these guys go from bath bomb to bath bears. So let me do a cool transition for you guys. Faceless to, and there you go. Everyone has a little face, but they need ears, and I will attach them using a very simple method. I just use water, and I'll show you what they look like once they have all their ears on. And here is my little army of bath bears, all complete. How adorable does he look with his ears and his face? I love these guys. They are just so wonderful. If you guys are curious about my other types of bath bears, they're all on my website. There's a link to that in the description box below. But I'm glad that these are done because now I can move on to my other to-dos. Let's make some body butter. So this will take about an hour to melt down. So in the meantime, I'm gonna grab some lunch. Today's lunch is just some stir-fried noodles with some seaweed and an egg. I'm having lunch with my coworker. We're just hanging out. She sleeps on the job a lot, but we're all okay with it. And then once I'm done eating this, the body butter should be good to emulsify and bring together, which I will show you. I was just about to head down to check on the body butter, but I want to check to see if I have a package. And I do! Get in from the cold package. Full disclosure, I know what's inside that package, but I'm not gonna open it until tomorrow, until Vlogmas Day 3, so you gotta stay tuned for that. Sorry guys, you gotta watch the next Vlogmas. Let's check on our body butters, Gibson. Look what we have here. The BTMS 50, of course, hasn't melted yet. They're always the stragglers. If you have stubborn BTMS 50 like that, what you can do to help speed it up along is to heat up your mixture in the microwave in 30-second blast. I'm pretty sure it doesn't harm the body butter. It always comes out great. So I'm gonna do that right now. Oh my goodness. I need to fix the blurring of this camera. This is really bad. Hopefully I'll get that done this weekend. In the meantime, I'm so sorry for the blurriness. I'm trying to talk to you and not stare at the viewfinder. So I'm not just checking myself out. I'm trying to make sure I'm in focus here, guys. Meanwhile, let's check the temperature of this water, the water phase, Group A, or whatever you guys call it. Okay, it looks like we're at 150. If it could focus, I can see it. I hope you guys can see it. Okay guys, good news. I don't think I have to replace this as soon as I thought I needed to because the autofocus function wasn't on the right setting. So hopefully the blurriness will stop. So after a 30-second blast in the microwave, we have completely melted everything. And let's see what the temperature is here. It's almost at 200, so at 199.9. That's too hot, but that's okay. What we're gonna do is microwave the water phase so that it catches up, so we bridge that gap. We want our temperatures to be within 10 degrees of one another, 10 degrees Fahrenheit of one another, before I blend them together to make a lotion. This is the water and the oils blending together. All right, we should be close here. 185, come on. Yeah, 185. For the water, and then for my oils and butters, we are at 184, which is fantastic. We are ready to bring them together. My gloves on. I don't know how Kale gets these on. They obviously don't fit him. He forces them on. They're tight for me. We should probably get a large size for him, which that'll be on my to-do list. All right, let's bring these guys together. Angle you down so you can see the emulsification magic, the body butter making magic. Gotta burp it. Gotta burp there. And then we do this for, I like to do it for 2 minutes. So like with the lotion, we need to set this aside to cool down and solidify over an hour or so, but we're not gonna just rest on our laurels while that is happening. We're gonna be mixing up and melting down stuff we need for the sugar scrubs that I plan on making today. So let's go ahead and do that. So we have all 3 groups of our sugar scrubs melting down, and in the meantime I'm going to get the cool down ingredients ready for my body butter. These guys should take about an hour or so to melt down. They don't contain BTMS 50, so it melts that much faster than the body butter did. So I have the cool down ingredient slurry ready, but the base is still a little too hot to add the cool down ingredients to. We still need some more time. So we're gonna wait another half hour or so before we add this to that. And in the meantime, the sugar scrub ingredients are melting down, which is awesome. We've got a solid body butter. And this is how I know it's ready to add my cool down. I can touch the sides and it's not hot, which is a good indicator. But you know, an even better way of knowing whether or not this is ready to put my cool down ingredients into it is if you actually measure the temperature with a heat thermometer or a laser thermometer. I have this one from Mastercraft that I bought years ago, might be in like 5 years now. And this guy, I haven't even replaced his batteries. He's a really, really good heat thermometer, laser thermometer. So I'm going to give this a bit of a stir because the hottest parts of the body butter are in the bottom of it. I'm gonna expose it and then take the temperature of the inside of it. So it looks like we have a temp reading of 108, which is good. We should be ready to add our cool down ingredients. I'm just gonna give this a bit of a stir. So you never know if there's other pockets of really hot body butter. So it's good to just give it a stir. It'll cool it down even more if you stir it. Looks kind of like mashed potatoes and gravy, doesn't it? But once I stir it all in, it's gonna look great. So let me do some vlog magic here. Boop. And there we go. So I wonder if you guys can tell the difference in texture between this guy, my body butter, and the lotion that I made the other day. It's a lot stiffer. See, I can probably pipe this and it'll keep its shape if I pipe it. Whereas the body lotion might fold over a little or the edges will be a little soft. So this is much thicker and it absorbs a lot slower than the lotion. But both absorb nicely, no greasiness. That's why I really love emulsified body butters. This is one of my best-selling products and I'm really, really proud of the formula. And it looks amazing, looks like whipped cream. So now that it is all mixed in, I'm going to add my fragrance oil and then put them into jars. But wait, we have an update. All of our sugar scrub ingredients that we needed to melt down have melted down. So I'm actually going to mix this with the water and the surfactant all together so we can have that base mixed in and cooling so that once we're done with the body butters, then we can proceed with the sugar scrubs and there's no more waiting. Package the body butters, I use these 4-ounce straight-sided jars, which is the 4-ounce version of that large 8-ounce straight-sided glass jar that I use for my lotions. And just like with the lotions, we're just going to scoop and plop them in. Nothing fancy, and that's what a full jar looks like. I clean off the edges. Yeah, it looks kind of like shaving cream. Or whipped cream. So here are the finished body butters in their jars. I'm just gonna set them aside so I can label them. And then Kale has volunteered to finish off the sugar scrubs. Wow, looks amazing. Good job. You did awesome, Kale. These look so good, and they also really smell really, really good. So all that's left to do is to jar these, and then we're good. So that concludes today's Vlogmas. Thank you guys so much if you watched till the very end, and if you like this kind of video, please subscribe for the rest of Vlogmas. We plan on posting for the whole thing. We're a little crazy, but we like the challenge.
Yeah.
And if you want the recipes to not just the sugar scrubs, but also the body butters that I made, that is all on my Patreon. That is linked down below. Speaking of my Patreon, thank you to my patrons. You guys are so amazing. You guys are just so generous and kind, and your feedback has been really, really good. And I'm so glad that you're liking the first Vlogmas that I posted yesterday. You guys are responding really well to it. So thank you so much for watching and following our journey. You guys are the best. So until the next video, keep smiling, keep being awesome. We are hungry, and we will see you in the next one. Keep smiling, guys. Happy holidays. Before we go, I just had to share this really great dinner that I made. This is butter fried shrimp. Oh my God, that looks amazing. Some roasted or pan-fried broccoli, roasted potatoes, and rice. I really like my rice.
You make a good meal.
Jiggy's super impressed with my dinner. Right, Jiggy?